And now this Wednesday night on BBC One continues with Sports Night, introduced by Steve Ryder.
Struck well! Came off the crossbar! Nice touch by Slater. This is Gale. Strudder! Oh, close!
A goalless draw that was anything but dull gives us tonight an FA Cup quarter-final replay that's anything but clear-cut. Norwich City against West Ham, our main action tonight, playing for the right to join Everton, Liverpool and Forest in the last four. Also going for the semis, the walking wounded of world snooker. That means Alex Higgins, already with one significant break, nearly healed, leading Northern Ireland against Canada in the World Cup at Bournemouth. First snooker just before 11. The Lions are named. Summer in Australia beckons. We discuss the team and meet the captain. And for Nigel Mansell, life at Ferrari was always going to be different. A detailed report from Italy and Brazil on the eve of the new Grand Prix season. Now in the Barclays League, a good night for Liverpool and Newcastle, but disappointing for Forest in the First Division. Coventry City 1, Liverpool 3. Liverpool remained fourth, but closed the gap on the leaders Arsenal to 8 points with 2 games in hand. Barnes, Aldridge and Whelan, their scorers tonight. Newcastle United 2, Everton 0. Only Newcastle's third home win of the season, and it leaves West Ham 7 points adrift at the bottom of the table. Their minds, though, on other things tonight. Mirandinha and O'Brien got the Newcastle goals. And Nottingham Forest 1, Spurs 2. Forest's 18-match unbeaten run ended by Spurs, who were a goal down with 12 minutes left, but came back with goals from David Howells and Vinnie Samways. In the third division, Swansea City 1, Huddersfield Town 0. Robbie James, the scorer. And in the Sherpa Van Trophy Southern Section semi-final, Hereford United 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, and Wolves now play Torquay in the Southern Section final. And tonight's rearranged Scottish Cup fifth-round tie goes to a replay. Morton 2, St Johnstone 2, and Morton had defender John Bogue sent off in the 55th minute for 2 bookable offences. And in the B&Q Scottish League First Division, the match at Falkirk was postponed. In the Second Division, Berwick Rangers 1, Alloa 0. Now the FA Cup, West Ham at Norwich, and in one respect the Hammers have already had a successful day. 24 hours before the transfer deadline, they've signed a player who isn't cup-tied and is also a firm favourite at Upton Park.
Alvin Martin. Oh, that's a good ball. McAvenny. Clean through. Round the goalkeeper. Frank McAvenny. 2-0. Thoroughly well deserved.
McAvenny, who rejoined West Ham from Celtic today for a club record fee of £1.25 million. And if West Ham win their quarter-final replay at Norwich tonight, well, he's available for the semi-final. But tonight's match at Carrow Road could well be described as FA Cup winning potential against FA Cup winning pedigree. West Ham, 3 times cup winners, including here in 1975. Alan Taylor, now a Norwich player, getting the 2 goals that beat Fulham. Norwich City, by contrast, have only ever reached the semi-final, and they've only done that just once, their gallant run in 1959, ending at the hands of Luton Town. Well, that was when Norwich were only a third division team. It was a run that galvanised the city, especially when they managed to count the mighty Spurs among their victims. Well, 30 years on, the rattles may be replaced by inflatables, but the atmosphere in Norwich is just the same. Cup and league double, well, they're confident. West Ham, by contrast, are out to avoid their double, which could be FA Cup and relegation. Bringing back 39-year-old goalkeeper Phil Parkes has kept them in the Cup. Here's his contribution at Upton Park on Saturday.
Allen leaves it. Gordon. Good save.
Well, that's why we're back at Carrow Road tonight, where Dave Stringer's Norwich have won their last 5 games. FA Cup quarter-final replay, Norwich against West Ham, and Barry Davis is our commentator.
After much speculation, the lineups are unchanged. Andy Linnigan had to pass a fitness test on an ankle injury, but it wasn't too much of a problem to pass it. And Robert Fleck, who's been out since the last round because of a cartilage operation, begins his comeback on the substitutes bench. But there's no place in the West Ham 13 for the other cartilage man, for Leroy Rossignol. The time came too quickly, and also John Lyle has to think about the relegation battle to follow. But he does have Alan Devonshire fit again in his team after his ankle problem. Phil Parkes, who certainly enjoyed himself at Upton Park and also played very well. Same referee, of course, it always is in the FA Cup, Lester Shapter, who refereed at Highbury yesterday evening and also did a 10-mile run on Sunday. So he ought to survive the 90 minutes at least. So is Dave Stringer about to join Archie Macaulay as the only Norwich City manager to reach an FA Cup semi-final? Or will John Lyle's West Ham be seen to have lulled another championship contender into a false sense of security? Here's Devonshire. Wasn't at his best during that game. That's useful. Nicely played by Brian Gunn. Sort of situation where a goalkeeper could have rushed too much, but there was a great deal of control about the goalkeeper's run. This is Gale. Strotter's up on the far side if the ball comes across. This is young Slater. Devonshire, lovely balance. Gale, Brady is square, Townsend to him, forced the early ball in again by his sheer physical presence. Allen caught in possession. This is a promising start by West Ham. Great deal of confidence from Norwich. An example there from Gordon. Parkes is available. There's no big head to aim for. Very slight, the front two of West Ham. Malcolm Allen. Early cross on the wind. Difficult. Really got some height on that Trevor Putney. Nobody really got close enough to Parkes in the Norwich side, but it was a struggle. Butterworth up on the near post. Just a bit of holding down by Linnigan. Hit it instantly, Putney. And just look at the curl on it. And a full stretch by Parkes, and nobody coming in to challenge him. Ince. Devonshire. Ince square, Slater on the left. Dickens just forward. Brady. Comes to Ince. Well struck. Wasn't too much room for the shot. Gunn prepared to smile a bit about it. It swerved a bit and was pushed up under the top. Not quite as cleanly as Brian Gunn might have wished. But so far neither the eyes nor the irons have it. Strother, handball, and by the West Ham player. Gary Strother, former Lincoln City player. Plenty of chance for McAvenny, and the West Ham faithful see as their saviour. Strudder. Gordon. Flicks and pushes, all of intent. Bowen. Putney. First time ball didn't come off. It was through the eye of a needle. Here is Dickens. Didn't quite get the shot that he wanted, but what a lovely move. It was started by Brady and then on by Slater. And finished with Dickens going wide, slightly helping the goalkeeper to some extent, and then really didn't get much of a shot, and it was deflected off the defender anyway. Rosario. Townsend. Good play. Resisted the challenge. Phelan. Has such physical presence, Andy Townsend, to go with very good control and a good shot in either foot. And that time setting up Mickey Phelan, who struck it well, but it was always going wide. In fact, it did go wide. Putney. Seems a definite intent on that side to play the ball through early. Dix to Slater. They're a bit sharper in the middle of the field with their tackles, Norwich. Gordon, Putney. Had to stretch a bit in the first touch. Didn't help him. Gordon. Strada nicked it off him. A header by Devonshire. Devonshire again. There's a 2-on-1 break here. Culverhouse getting back to even things up. Slater. In fairness to Slater, there wasn't much else on, but if he was going to shoot, perhaps in a couple of years' time, he'd have taken a few more yards. Ronnie Boyce in the middle there, John Lyle on the right, Rob Jenkins, physio. It's a long-time team. Mick McGivern there, fourth member of the team. Rosario, Allen, stuck under his feet. And Rosario was the player who put his hands through his considerable mop of hair. It really stuck under Malcolm Allen's feet, though. Ince. Slater. Well watched by Strada. Paul Ince. Tony Gale with time, but then he had a bit of time a minute ago. Potts. Had a useful season. There's Tony Gale. Spite of West Ham's problems. Rosario. There's a lot of foraging. can't find the finishing touch of late. Of late actually takes him back to October. Been enough alongside Rosario. Allen! Yes! Beautifully taken. He waltzed his way through. Controlled the ball nicely on his body. 25 minutes gone. And Malcolm Allen opens the scoring. It was the long ball, actually won by a West Ham player there, but look at the way that Allen took it. It got a bit of a deflection off Phil Parkes, but found its way home. Four goals against Sutton, one against Sheffield United, one now against West Ham. It's been in rich vein, Malcolm Allen, for his country as well as for his club. And the punctured canary was even enjoying it. Free kick given. And Brian Gunn, a little bit cross. Well, the referee gave the free kick. Not quite sure why Gunn has got quite so upset. Either he's got a problem with his left ear, the goalkeeper, or it is very noisy out there. But the action produced a smile in the Scottish goalkeeper. Kept a clean sheet on Saturday. This is 13th of the season. By Dix, early ball in. Phelan, Gordon again. Rosario! And it's turned in again by Allen. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. The Canaries sing away. And the man in the centre there must be feeling very down in the dumps. And Phil Parkes with not an earthly with that, or indeed with the other one. Dale Gordon's cross. It was a good header by Rosario, who was aiming for goal. It came off Parkes' legs and put in by Allen. I think for a moment that Rosario thought that his drought was over. Putney. Dale Gordon. Taken by Brady. Slater. And the cry of "We're going to Wembley." Interesting, there were 2 players at Everton who would have a special interest in this semi-final. Tony Cottee would have hoped to play West Ham, and Dave Watson would be hoping to play Norwich City. Former clubs, of course. Here's Potts. Ince. Brady. Devonshire. Dickens. And I wonder how much they're going to look back on that chance that Alan Dickens had from a combination of passes by Brady and Slater. Trotter and Rosario. Rosario, a clear winner. Ince. Challenge was a little bit late by Putney. Free kick is given. That's the Shapter very quickly in. He's one of 6 referees, Leicester Shapter, who's given an extension after passing the age of 48, coming to the end of the first year of it, and refereeing well enough to be given the second year. And we've had half an hour of the match, and the last 5 minutes of that half an hour has changed the contest. 2 goals for Markham Allen, 2 goals for Norwich City. Rosario, but he leant in a bit. In simple language, comment from the referee was button it. Killed away, which is an indication of the wind in the main blowing left to right. Ince. Devonshire. That's nice. Oh, there's a chance now for Kelly. Too strong. They can smile about it because nothing accrued. Actually, Gunn isn't smiling too much, but Bowen did. Passed to a goalkeeper who'd already left home, closed the front door and put the key under the mat. But Kelly couldn't get the angle right. And John Lyon is the longest-serving manager in the Football League. Just wonder whether he'd be prepared to gamble and bring on Hilton and play him as a centre-forward, because he desperately needs somebody big up front if he's going to get anything out of this match. Allen was the donkey. Rosario. Oof. Allen. Culverhouse. Phelan. Dickens for company. It's a little bit short for Dalgorm. Just enough to enable Dix to put him off. Into the last 3 minutes of the first half. Potts. Slater. Good play by the young man. Useful ball too, but Townsend was a bit stronger than Dickens and a bit quicker. And the free kick is for the trip by Dickens. Putney. Big support down that left side. And down the right, come to them. Brady. Slater. Dix misjudging the pace. Unfortunately, the pace saved his face. Kelly. Smile of a man who's just won one. The throw. Ince. Potts making the run on the right side. Ahead now of Brady. And he starts to go. Creates a bit of a hole for Brady. A support from Dix behind. Devonshire Square. Kelly. No run by Slater. Pretty. But a pattern that wasn't going to win a prize. Bowen. Quick challenge by Julian Dix. The last seconds of the half. Rosario got a second bite. Go kick. Parks had to come to challenge him. Some bookies are still offering 30-1 against Norwich for the double. They'll be revising their odds during the half-time interval, with Malcolm Allen scoring both the goals, which give Norwich a 2-0 lead. West Ham, in need of all the help they can get, now have the advantage of an increasing wind blowing left to right. Dix. No use of a substitute as yet. Brady just stayed there. Touch of the Italians about that. Norwich City, incidentally, the only team of the last 5 yet to have its name on the cup. Rosario didn't know where it was. Strotter did. Bowen. Putney. One-touch stuff again. Oh, that's beautiful football. Disappointing finish. But this left side really works awfully well. Just one-touch football. In and on, but the shot didn't match it. Kelly. One is beaten, the other covers. Linnigan and Butterworth. Gunn hasn't had too much to do. But he has, he's done well. Rosario. Ball curled away from him. Looking for it initially in the air. It landed around his knees. Townsend. But there was a moment when your naturally left-sided player would have come out wide. But Putney has many strengths, but that's not in the repertoire, I don't think. Slater. Culverhouse rather sold himself. Phelan in the right place at the right time. Devonshire. Run by Phelan again. Allen. Townsend the other way. Bowen outside. Nobody there. Kelly didn't give Ince much, not even an inch. Townsend, Bowen. That's almost, but not quite. Good play between the two. Potts wasn't given the best of balls by the goalkeeper. Ince, they still are struggling to get it away. Now Potts has got a bit more time. Gale. Dix. Kelly trying to get in behind Linnigan. Good basis of the Norwich City side, these two central defenders, Butterworth and Linnigan. Hilton warming up for West Ham United. Townsend. Gordon. Wind held it back a bit. Gale missed it. Putney. Still in. Gordon. The Norwich crowd are woken up again. Rosario just couldn't get himself in the right place. Brady. Kelly. That's a good header. Brady. Kelly again. Dickens in the middle. Still Kelly. Potts. Slater. Not a good challenge by Townsend. Ince. Could have a crack. Wasn't really balanced. West Ham still offering a threat, even if they were a little fortunate to escape here. Oh, a shot coming from Putney. And Gordon able to keep it in, and Gale getting there first as Parks went down. And they said that Townsend was carrying a bit of an ankle injury, and he's now to be replaced. Ian Crook, another former Tottenham player like Culverhouse and Bowen, is the substitute. Dickens. Slater. Brady picks it up. We've had 20 minutes of the second half. 25 minutes remaining. And this is the point at which John Lyall makes his substitution. David Kelly, the player to go off. And on comes Paul Hilton. And Hilton making his way forward. play alongside Slater. Gets with his head. Slater. Needs help. Ince offered. It's a corner. Hope again amongst the supporters from London's East End. Hilton poised for the run across. Strotter is up as well. Gale on the 6-yard line. In comes Strotter. Rosario's very good clearing header. Bowen told to play it away, which he does. Brady. Devonshire. And again. No, too much. Interesting that Hilton is already having plenty to say to Slater. Came away, quick word then. West Ham have managed just 5 goals in the last 10 games, 2 in the last 6. Is there someone here to find one when the need is so great? Potts, Ince, Brady. Phelan back to help Linnigan. Rosario. Oh, he's given it to Slater. Ince. It's 2-1, and Rosario sinks to his knees in despair. And I tell you what, Paul Ince did hugely well then, because Slater actually didn't give him the best pass in the world, having been given a gift by Rosario. The youngster played it right in at Ince's ankles, and he had to dig it out. The goal coming in the 75th minute, and John Lyle's team back with a real chance. Putney. Gordon. Oh, pleased to see him with the ball. Butterworth. Rosario. Allen. Not a bad strike, but the odds were always against him. West Ham 5 times in the Cup semi-final. Norwich have been there just once. 30 years ago for Norwich, back in 1980 for West Ham, the last time they won the Cup. And Parks and Devonshire were in the team. Linnigan. Phelan. Rosario. Throw given. Strains have on the ball City again. Rosario. Not out with comfort. Crook. Ince to Devonshire. Slater wants it this side. Putney really putting himself about. Devonshire again. And He's putting himself about too much. Slater, another good challenge by Bowen. It was by Crook. We're into the last 5 minutes. Norwich City 2, West Ham 1. The flag stays down. This is Dale Gordon. And surely Norwich City are in the semi-finals. Time had just crept in to the 86th minute. Dale Gordon is making the run at the top of the picture. The pass is played now. Only Ince actually at that moment appealed for the offside. Dale Gordon goes on. And the chase is on. And the finish is excellent. And as the ball goes into the net, Julian Dix turns and at that moment asks about the offside. There'll be a substitution for West Ham. Alan Devonshire has to go off yet again. And on comes Kevin Keane. Potts. Brady, Ince, Dix, Ince, good challenge by Gordon. It's a bit of a fly hack from Dix. 3 minutes left. And West Ham's season is going to be about battling to save their first division status. Lenigan. Teaser. Hilton keeps it in. No, he didn't. And the stadium clock has just ticked to the 90th minute. And David Stringer is the join. Archie McCauley. Gordon has gone down the middle. Phelan, a good pass. Same sort of position as Dale Gordon picked it up. And the linesman was right there with him and kept his flag down. And they've gone back to the passing game again. Allen's cross. Keane. Oh, and he did well. City are in the semi-finals. They will go to Villa Park to play Everton. David Stringer becomes only the second manager in the club's history to reach so far in the FA Cup. Archie McCauley was the first. Malcolm Allen's 2 goals in the first half, which were certainly Norwich's, but a mistake by Rosario, although in fairness West Ham had started to come back before then. And the substitution of bringing on a big player up front turned the game around, and West Ham really made Norwich City players, management and supporters live on their nerves in the second half until Dale Gordon got the winner. Tight to offside, but the flag stayed down. Now the Canary is on parade and will be there at Villa Park. But the final score here at Carrow Road in the quarter-final, Norwich City 3, West Ham United 1. Only you and Archie Macaulay have taken the Norwich City side of the semi-final of the FA Cup.
Archie ended up as a traffic warden in Brighton, so I don't know what's going to happen to me. But hopefully we can go on to other things. We've now got a semi-final. We've got to look at that game in the future, but on Saturday we play Newcastle and we're back to the bread and butter, so that's what we're concentrating on at the moment.
Malcolm, 7 goals in the FA Cup. It's becoming quite a good tally, isn't it?
Yeah, things have gone very well for me this season in the FA Cup. 4 against Southampton, 1 against Sheffield United and 2 tonight, you know, but it was a very good performance tonight and I was very pleased to get the goals.
Tell us about the 2 goals, which, I mean, the first half was so much Norwich's, wasn't it?
Yes, we put the pressure on them a lot in the first half. I think big Bob Rosario, he won the header in the box and I just nipped in front of Tony Gale, I think, and put it in the back of the net. The first one, I was very happy to see it go in. I thought for a minute I'd just put it past the post, but it's nice to see it go in.
And the second one?
Well, again, good cross. I think it was from Dale. I think good cross, and Rob Rosario headed it down. He thinks he should have scored, and he was inside the 6-yard box, but good save from Phil Parks, and he just broke from